Key 1. Stoic in a world that constantly pushes us toward excess and emotional extremes. The ancient philosophy of Stoicism provides a powerful counterpoint. The idea that less truly can be more isn't just about simplifying your schedule or decluttering your space. It's about cultivating a mindset where you gain more freedom and satisfaction by focusing on fewer, more meaningful pursuits. Stoicism teaches us that by embracing temperance and shifting our focus from external circumstances to our internal responses, we can find a sense of tranquility that modern life so often disrupts. In today's age of information overload and constant connectivity, Stoicism is not just relevant, it's essential. This philosophy offers practical exercises that can help you detach from the chaos and create a serene oasis in your daily life. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by the demands of modern life, this journey through Stoicism might be the anchor you've been searching for. Stick with me as we explore how these ancient teachings can transform not just individual moments, but your entire approach to life. If you appreciate the fresh perspective we're sharing, all I ask is that you take a moment to hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next, so make sure to stay with us until the end. Let's dive in and discover how Stoicism can reshape your mindset and bring lasting peace to your life. This isn't just about following moral principles. It's about building a life that's truly rewarding and impactful. In Stoicism, virtue is seen as the essence of goodness and the foundation of a meaningful life. It's not just about improving yourself, but also contributing positively to those around you. Think of virtue as the highest good in Stoic philosophy. It's not a simple checklist of do's and don'ts, but an ongoing pursuit of excellence in our thoughts and actions. The Stoics emphasized 4 cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Wisdom means seeing things as they truly are and navigating life with clear judgment. Courage isn't just about facing physical danger. It's about doing the right thing, even when it's difficult. Justice involves treating others with fairness and moral integrity. Temperance is about self-control and moderation in all aspects of life. By cultivating these virtues, we lay the foundation for personal integrity that acts as a steady guide through both calm and turbulent times. It's like creating a compass that always points to your true north, guiding you through life's challenges with clarity and purpose. When we live with virtue, we develop a resilient core that can withstand external pressures and inner doubts, allowing us to lead by example and inspire those around us. So how can we apply this to our daily lives? It starts with small, consistent actions. Choose honesty, even when lying might be easier. Show courage by standing up for someone who can't defend themselves. Practice temperance, not just in what you consume, but also in your words and actions. Over time, these choices become habits, and these habits forge a character that lives with integrity and purpose. Living a life rich in virtue and integrity is incredibly fulfilling. It's not about rigidly following external standards, but about developing inner strength and wisdom to guide your actions. By embracing Stoic virtues, we enrich our lives and contribute to the greater good, creating ripples of positivity that can spread throughout our communities and beyond. This principle is like building an inner fortress that shields your peace, allowing you to navigate life's ups and downs with grace. It doesn't mean you become cold or indifferent, but rather that you develop a poised strength that keeps you balanced in the face of life's inevitable storms. In Stoic philosophy, emotional resilience is based on the understanding that while we can't control external events, we can control how we respond to them. It's not about suppressing emotions, but about acknowledging them without allowing them to dominate us. It's about stepping back, assessing situations objectively, and choosing responses that align with our values, rather than being swept away by initial impulses. Detachment, in the Stoic sense, complements emotional resilience. It involves seeing things from a broader perspective, understanding that everything is temporary. Much of our stress and anxiety arise from clinging too tightly to people, experiences, or outcomes. Stoicism teaches us to love freely without possessiveness, to enjoy experiences without becoming dependent on them, and to participate in life without losing ourselves in it. By practicing detachment, we free ourselves from the emotional roller coaster of constantly chasing after things outside our control, and we find stability in our inner world. Together, emotional resilience and detachment allow us to face life's challenges with a sense of calm and clarity, no matter what comes our way. This Stoic approach isn't about being unaffected by life's hardships. It's about choosing how we respond to them, cultivating peace within ourselves no matter the external circumstances. Through these practices, we can create a life that is not ruled by our emotions, but guided by our values, enabling us to live with purpose and serenity. Key 1. Stoic in the midst of the external chaos that so often surrounds us. We have the ability to cultivate inner peace and emotional resilience through mindful practices. Start by paying attention to how you react to small inconveniences or frustrations. When you feel a surge of annoyance or anxiety, take a pause. That pause, however brief, holds incredible power. In that moment, you have the ability to choose not to let these fleeting emotions control you. This pause is where your true strength lies. It allows you to step back, reflect, and regain control over your responses, rather than being swept away by the current of emotion. A great way to strengthen this ability is by practicing mindfulness or meditation. These tools can help you develop a heightened awareness of your emotional states, giving you the clarity to decide how to react in any situation. As you become more adept at recognizing your emotional responses in small moments, extend this practice to bigger challenges. When faced with a difficult situation, ask yourself, what aspects of this can I control, and what must I accept? Focus your energy on the things you can change, and accept what is beyond your control. This practice not only builds emotional resilience, but also leads to a deeper, more profound inner peace. The goal of Stoic detachment isn't to diminish your capacity for joy or connection. Rather, it's to enhance your ability to experience them more deeply, without getting caught in the drama or negativity that often accompanies them. By practicing emotional resilience and detachment, you prepare yourself to face whatever life throws at you with calmness, clarity, and courage. Living fully in the present is another vital Stoic practice that can transform your everyday life. It may seem like a simple idea, but it is deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. The present is all we truly have control over. The past is unchangeable, and the future is uncertain. By anchoring ourselves in the present, we engage fully with life and deepen our experience of it. This practice, often seen in modern mindfulness, has roots in ancient Stoicism, reminding us that true peace is found in the now. When we focus on the present moment, we stop being distracted by what was or what might be. We engage more deeply with our surroundings, appreciating even the smallest moments. A warm cup of coffee, the sound of a loved one's voice, the feeling of the sun on our skin. These seemingly trivial experiences are the essence of life, and Stoicism teaches us to savor them without judgment or distraction. This practice of mindfulness is about observing our thoughts and emotions without becoming entangled in them. Think of it like watching a play. You can appreciate the drama, but you don't need to become an actor. Detaching from the inner narrative doesn't diminish our experience of life. It actually enhances it, giving us the clarity to appreciate our circumstances more fully. To practice mindfulness in daily life, consciously direct your attention to whatever you're doing in the moment. Whether it's walking and feeling the sensation of your feet on the ground, or listening deeply when someone speaks, practice bringing your mind back to the present every time it wanders. Over time, This simple practice will lead to greater serenity and satisfaction, allowing you to truly live in the now and embrace life with gratitude. Setting healthy boundaries is another crucial practice that Stoicism teaches. Using reason, a core Stoic virtue, we can discern what is within our control and what is not, and then set boundaries accordingly. This isn't about building walls between us and others, but about defining limits that ensure mutual respect and personal integrity. Setting boundaries allows us to protect our time, energy, and emotional well-being while maintaining positive relationships with others. Stoics suggest that, rather than reacting emotionally to demands or situations, we step back and evaluate whether a particular interaction aligns with our values. We ask ourselves, is this within my control? Does it align with my principles? Does it honor my time and energy? This calm, reasoned approach enables us to make decisions that reflect our deeper values and goals, rather than being swept up in the rush of external demands. Start small, maybe by deciding not to check work emails during family meals to respect your personal time, or by saying no to commitments that would stretch you too thin. The key is consistency and clarity. When you use reason to set boundaries, you protect both your emotional well-being and your ability to live according to your true values, creating a life that's both fulfilling and harmonious. By incorporating these Stoic principles into your life, emotional detachment, mindfulness, and clear boundaries, you create a solid foundation for navigating life's ups and downs with grace, wisdom, and resilience. This is the path to living a life that's truly your own, where inner peace and personal integrity guide you through the chaos of the world. Key 1. Stoic in relationships. Effective communication is key, especially when it comes to expressing our boundaries. The art lies in doing so assertively, yet with respect. By setting boundaries based on reason, we not only protect our own space and peace of mind, but also foster relationships grounded in genuine understanding and mutual respect. This isn't just about drawing lines. It's about creating room for both you and others to coexist in a healthy, balanced way. It's a Stoic practice that teaches us that respecting our limits, and those of others, leads to a more tranquil and effective life, all while staying true to our pursuit of virtue. One of the most profound Stoic teachings, amor fati, translates to love of fate. It's not about passively accepting everything that happens to you, but rather embracing life, both the good and the challenging, with an open heart. In relationships, amor fati invites us to accept our partners for who they truly are without attempting to change them. It's about embracing the joy and navigating the inevitable challenges with the same enthusiasm. When conflicts arise, as they always will, instead of resisting or lamenting the difficulties, we can choose to see them as integral parts of our shared journey. These moments of tension are opportunities to deepen understanding, practice patience, and strengthen the bond between us. By embracing amor fati, we learn to approach relationship challenges with the mindset of what can this teach us, rather than why is this happening to me? This subtle shift in perspective transforms potential obstacles into valuable lessons that contribute to the growth of the relationship. Moreover, amor fati encourages us to cherish the process of our relationship itself, rather than obsessing over specific outcomes. It's about being present, contributing positively, and trusting that every twist and turn is part of the shared path you're walking together. Incorporating amor fati within a relationship creates a resilient, adaptive partnership. It's about committing to face life's ups and downs together, recognizing that true harmony doesn't come from a lack of problems, but from how we embrace each moment of the journey. By fully accepting and loving your fate together, you foster a deep connection that's rooted in acceptance and unwavering commitment. These Stoic principles, wisdom, temperance, emotional resilience, and boundary setting, transform relationships in a way that isn't just about managing difficulties better. They enrich our connections, shaping how we engage not just with our partners, but with everyone around us. The quality of our relationships depends heavily on the internal work we do on ourselves. The virtues we cultivate and the mindset we adopt affect not only our well-being, but also how we relate to others. Being fully present in our relationships is at the heart of Stoic wisdom. When we bring our whole selves to interactions, genuinely, without distraction, we enrich the relationships we have with our partners, friends, and family. This kind of presence, grounded in Stoic understanding, elevates our connections in ways both profound and subtle. Setting boundaries based on reason and embracing life's challenges with a loving heart aren't just strategies for harmony. They're commitments to living authentically and courageously. These practices help us build relationships that are not only resilient in the face of challenges, but also vibrant and fulfilling in the quiet, everyday moments. They teach us to appreciate the beauty of the present, to find peace even in turmoil, and ultimately lead us to a more content and impactful life. As we continue to integrate Stoic practices into our lives, we foster environments where virtue flourishes and real connections thrive. Relationships built on the foundation of Stoicism become sources of mutual growth, joy, and understanding. By embracing these principles, we don't just navigate challenges more gracefully, we transform the way we experience every interaction. Stoicism, at its core, teaches us that every day is an opportunity to practice virtue, to learn from the people we meet, and to contribute positively to their lives. When we live according to these teachings, our relationships and our approach to the world become more enriched, more meaningful, and ultimately, more fulfilling. So let's carry forward the wisdom of Stoicism, not just in our minds, but in our actions. Let it guide us in cultivating relationships that are not only enduring, but deeply enriching. By embracing each moment and each person we meet, Stoicism becomes more than just philosophy. It becomes a way of life, one that transforms our relationships and the world around us.